Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am bringing you my second New Year's Eve look, which is this kind of graphic gold and black eyeliner. I think today I'm probably going to do less talking just because like a lot of these products I've already mentioned before. There's a couple of new bits that I'm using, but obviously I'll put a picture in during that part of the video anyway. So yeah, I just sort of wanted this to be a more chilled kind of tutorial. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm first just taking my Kiko Liquid Skin Foundation in Neutral 5 just to prime my eyelids, and then I just took a little bit of my Revolution Lace powder just to set that down because we're not really using shadows today, so I could set the base. So first of all, I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics Nice palette, and I'm going to take the shade Winter, which is their black, and I just took this on a really small, it's not a blending brush and it's not a pencil brush, it's a brush I got in like a set, but I can't remember what set, but yeah, I'm just using that black to create the outline. So the outline is kind of like a cut crease, like a full cut crease, and then obviously I'm winging it out at the outer corner. And then I just went in with my Rimmel Wonder Wing eyeliner just to trace over that a little bit more. So I then took my Smashbox palette and used the shade Out of This World and Chandelier, so that's like a gold and like a champagne kind of colour. I just mixed these together and then put that all over the lid, sort of like a base. And then I went in with my Revolution glitter glue and my Revolution glitter in the shade Bling Thing and my collection glitter in the shade Gold Digger. So I mixed those together, and then with that same brush that I used the glitter glue on, I just packed that into where that space is, and then I just used the black again just to blend in the edges and everything. So guys, that's actually the eyes done. Really simple look, but really effective. So I'm just going to go in with my Smashbox and Revolution mascara and just add a couple of coats. So for primer today, I actually took my Revolution Onyx primer, which is kind of like a blurring one. So yeah, I just rubbed that into all of my face and just made sure that it was like really rubbed in so that the cast was gone. Then for foundation, I took my Revolution XX foundation in FX2 and mixed it with my Kiko Liquid Skin Foundation. I like mixing these two together because, well, I pretty much mix all of my foundations because, you know, why wear one when you can wear two? But yeah, I really like mixing these because the Kiko one is much more liquidy, so it kind of like helps the XX Revolution one because it's a bit more matte and drying, so I just like mixing them to create a more dewy finish. Then, as per usual, I'm just going to go in with my Revolution Fast Base Foundation Stick just to cream bronze the perimeters of my face. And then I took my e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm and just used that to conceal my under eyes, my forehead, down my nose a little bit, and my chin. So for my liquid highlight, I took my Revolution liquid highlighter in the shade Starlight. I got this ages ago, but I was just sort of like looking through what else I could use. This is kind of like a pinky, champagne-y colour. When you look at it, it looks like really, really glittery, but once it's like blended into the skin, it just kind of gives that kind of wet effect. But yeah, I just put that on my cheeks, my cupid's bow, and my nose. And to set my face, I used my Revolution Lace Powder and also my Revolution Bake and Finish Powder. I think I got this in a set, so I'm not really sure if it's like on the shelves, but I think there's a similar one that Revolution Pro do, and that's like a white baking powder as well. So yeah, I just mixed those two together and just set it underneath my eyes and my chin, and then bounced it into the rest of my face. So for powder, contour and bronze, I just took my two Revolution palettes, and I just took the cooler shade first to contour my cheekbones and then a little bit on my temples, and then I took my Revolution Pro HD palette to bronze. And then I actually took my, so I usually use my Vintage Lace for that dark glowy bronze colour. I actually took my Revolution Golden Sugar blush palette in the shade Rose Gold, and I took the really dark bronzing shade from that. I think it's like basically just the same thing as the lace palette, but I just wanted to use something different today. So yeah, I just put that on my cheeks and a little bit on my forehead. I then just went in with my sleek blush in the shade Rose Gold and just patted that into my cheeks and blended it up towards my temples a little bit. And then for highlight, I actually took that liquid one again from Revolution and just bounced that in on my cheekbones, my nose and cupid's bow, same places as area. The same area as before. Yeah, I just use that, and this is really good. It doesn't disturb like the products or foundation or the setting powder or anything. So yeah, I just bounced that in a little bit, and then I just went in with my BH Cosmetics highlighter palette, and where have I put it? And I went in with the shades. Ooh. I kind of like mixed a load together, so I mixed Top It Off, Top Secret and Double Trouble. So it's kind of like a pinky, a white and then a gold, and just kind of mixed those together. I actually took a little bit of that liquid highlighter again and just put that on my brow bone, and then just topped it with whatever was left on my highlighter brush from before. So for my lower lash line, I just took that black from the BH Nice palette again and just smoked that a little bit really close to my lash line. And then for my inner corner, I actually took a little bit from that same palette of Cider, Cinnamon and Honey. Cider's like a pinky gold, Cinnamon's a dirty gold, and Holly is like a yellowy gold. And I just used my Revolution Fix and Spray on my brush and just blended that in on the lower lash line a little bit more. Okay, and then for my eyebrows, I just took the same collection pencil and micro brow pen, and yeah, just filled in my brows just exactly the same as usual. I'm really leaning towards like a bigger brow nowadays. I don't know, I just really like the kind of fluffy look. But yeah, same thing as always, just penciling that in and blending it out. So moving on to lips now, I just took my Revolution Satin lip liner in Fling just to outline my lips, and then I took my Giorgio Armani liquid lipstick in the shade 207, and I just put that all over my lips, and then I topped it with a little bit of my Salted Caramel I Heart Revolution gloss. But because the eyes were obviously really glittery, I kind of wanted my lips to stand out a little bit more. So I then went in with my Revolution Metallic liquid lipstick in the shade We Rule. And yeah, I just topped that over my lips. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I actually started, doing all my posing and everything, and then remembered that I hadn't actually put my eyelashes on. So yeah, I just took my eyelashes that I always use from Amazon, they'll be linked down below, and yeah, just put them on with my Duo lash glue. So now is the finished look. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I think this is like a really simple but effective look for New Year's Eve, especially if you're sort of like new to makeup. The eyes aren't really that hard. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this look turned out, and I feel like my base looks really, really nice as well. So yeah, if you like this video, feel free to comment, subscribe, like, whatever you want to do. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye!